Good morning, I'm Anton and welcome to my scratch kitchen. This is Esme, my youngest daughter. She will maybe assist us a little bit today in making these wonderful treats we're going to be making today. As you can tell, we are halfway through what we were doing to start with. Anyway, remember to like, subscribe and share our content. That way you help us make more and support us in store. Because we have a store. Yes, we will get it now. Say bye-bye, Esme, say bye-bye, say bye-bye, say bye-bye. Okay, bye-bye. All right, and welcome back. So we had a couple of queries, and what we're going to do is we're going to run through the recipe first, just so you know what to prepare, and then you can mix it up and we can make those scones. So we got about 4 cups of flour here, 4 teaspoons of baking powder, 4 teaspoons of sugar, and we got about a half a teaspoon of salt, a little bit more than a quarter cup of canola oil. We got about a half a cup of egg, mixed. I don't want to say scrambled, so eggs mixed up. I got some egg wash, which we're going to put on the top, and then we have a cup of buttermilk. So we're going to get right into mixing this up. Also, I got some pre-sprayed pans here. I got my spatula so I can mix things. You can do this in a mixer if you want. I just do it by hand. So we're going to start with the flour. All right, let's put that in there. All right, and then I'm going to add the baking powder. So your ratios generally, as far as I can tell, from what I've been doing, is basically for each cup of flour, you use a teaspoon of baking powder. So that's a straightforward, something you can remember. So we're going to take all the dry ingredients, we're going to mix them up real quick. All right, and just to make sure that they kind of, mix together. And then we're going to add the oil. All right, going to add the oil. And these high heat kind of silicone spatulas work really well to get all the moisture out of your containers. We're going to add the egg. All right. We're going to add the buttermilk. And then we're going to mix this up. All right, so let's get that buttermilk in here. All right, there we go. Okay, so we've got all the ingredients in the pot now, or in the bowl. So what we're going to do is we're going to mix this up. All right, so we can actually start the scones forming. And this is really straightforward. This is something very nice you can make. Fresh scones for breakfast, take a couple of minutes, and then they bake at 350 for approximately 20 minutes or so. You can do the check to make sure if they, done or not. So these guys, it's like a kind of stiffish dough. So, and you'll see we can form little balls with these guys, and we can just stick the balls in the cookie. It's actually muffin tins, I suppose. They're not really cookie, a little bit bigger than cookie. All right, there we go. All right, now because we commercial, of course, we have to make sure that we keep to certain standards. So we try and weigh them out to make sure that they're all kind of similar in size. All right, that looks good. Yeah, that looks very good. So you can see it's kind of a dryish dough. You can mess with it a little bit. So what we're going to do, I've worked out a weight that these work on. You can divide them up in 12, 10, 6, however big you want to go. We will do them on a specific weight for us, just so we can always kind of get the same size. All right, so, and then we'll get about 10 out of this guy. All right, we'll get about 10. We'll get about 10 scones out of this. All right, so pre-sprayed tins. All right. So I'm gonna make 10 of them quick. All right, and this is when we make these scones. This is what we pretty much do in the mornings. When you guys are still sleeping, and we are making these things for you. All right. All right, so we got the last two going in here. And then we're gonna stick some egg wash on there just to make them nice and brown on top. All right, there we go. That's all our scones. There's 2 open spots because at the weight we do these, we only make 10. So we're gonna have 2 open spots, which, I mean, you obviously fill them the way you want. This is just the standard we keep to. And then give me 1 second here, actually. Let me just do this. There we go. Just get myself a towel out so I can wipe my hands, which I should have had. All right, and then our oven's on, as you can hear now, huge noise behind me. Because we're going to stick them in there shortly. All right, so let's get some egg wash. And we'll just brush it on. All right, so they can go nice and brown. And then we're going to pop them in the oven. So my oven's set slightly lower than what yours would be because mine's a commercial oven with a massive fan. So I generally take a couple of degrees off mine, which you shouldn't do with yours. So you're looking at about 20 to 25 minutes at 350. And we're going to stick these in, and then you'll see what they look like when they come out. And you can put bacon on these. Traditionally, we'll eat these with jam, so some kind of preserves, normally strawberry, maybe apricot, but you can eat them however you like them. So there we go. Make sure everybody is nice and coated. All right, there we go. All right, you're going to check the oven, make sure that the temperature is good. All right. Yeah, we're looking good. We're looking good. All right. Okay, so these guys are going to go in now, and then we will return when they are out. Okay, and we are back, and the scones are ready. So we're going to pull them out here real quick. You guys can see what they look like. So there we go. All right. Let me get a cooling rack quick. All right, let's pop a couple out here. See what they look like. Try not to grab a hot pan. All right. There we go. Okay. So, and if you guys visit us in store, these are the type of things you'll see here. Yeah. So, fresh scones for breakfast, yeah? All right. Okay, so we're gonna take some of these, we're gonna make a quick meal out of it. So you can have them just like this because they're great, or we can, sorry for stepping away there, we can edit them real quick and make a small adjustment there. So let me do this. So let me grab that guy. All right. So I'm gonna cut this open. All right. Get a little bit of butter on there. All right. And some strawberry jam. All right. And then alternatively, all right, you want something slightly more jacked up. All right. Do something like this. All right. All right. But anyway, so there's a jam scone, and here's a bacon, egg, and cheese scone. Plain scones, not the cheese ones we normally make, which I prefer, but these are pretty good and much simpler. So, yeah, and there we go, man. Breakfast. Really nice. See you next time. Enjoy.